Session 5, Season 1. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Every winner needs motivation. Motivation alone cannot bring success to your life, but motivation can prepare you for a better and a prosperous life. Motivation brings hope and immense power to you even in the darkest phase of your life. Motivation also brings good health and positivity to you. Well, why I'm talking today about motivation and good health, the reason behind this is that today's our guest is a doctor as well as a motivational speaker. His name is Dr. Sumeet Grover. His list of accomplishment is as long as a woman's list of shopping. So I cannot address all of them in one session, but still if I have to address few of them, those are: he runs his own clinic. He has been actively participating in various national and international conferences. He is a senior consultant in almost 60 clinics, and he is a founder of Foreign Dental Surgeons of India. And there are many more accomplishments, like I said earlier. In one session, it is hard to address all those, but yes, in this session, we will try to explore from him how did he achieve all these goals in this life. So let's welcome him. Hello, Sumitji. Thank you so much for being
Hello.
with us, and thank you so much for making yourself available. It's truly our privilege that we have this opportunity to talk to you.
Good evening, Mukti, and good morning, Ruby. And first of all, let me tell you, you've been too generous with your words, something like that. And it's actually a pleasure to share this platform with you and to be able to actually try to motivate someone or to guide someone, maybe, if possible. And what could be so, I mean, in fact, it's a pleasure for me.
No, it's
The
truly
honor
our
is for me,
pleasure.
of course.
It's truly
I'm
our
honored. I
pleasure.
feel honored.
Thank you so much. You are too modest. Okay, let's begin with this session. The very first question is, you are a doctor and you are a son of a successful doctor. That means you belong to a kind of well-to-do family. So it is believed that the people who belong to well-to-do family, they face very less challenges in their life and successes comes very easily to them. However, I do know that this is not the truth. We cannot inherit success from our parents. Money can be transferred, but not the success from the parents.
Absolutely.
One has to struggle, and one has to complete their own journey to get this. So I'm very curious to know about your challenges and how you managed to overpower all those challenges and to achieve all these accomplishments that you have achieved so far.
You see, Mukti, first of all, I would like to say, it's not like nobody is born successful and nobody is born with a silver spoon in the mouth. And coming from a service background, I mean, of course, I can't say that you were very well to do, but yes, you're not that bad either. Those days back, I'm talking about way back in 70s and 80s, the salaries used to be very meager. And it was actually not possible to, make a saving out of it or invest that money somewhere. And there were hardly any investment options at that time. At that time, people weren't making money, actually. People were basically enjoying, what they got from the previous generations. Now, unfortunately, my father, and he came from, from Pakistan after the migration thing happened. So they were left with nothing, actually. So one thing I would like to share is that nobody is born successful. To be successful, one needs many things. It's just the attitude. Now, if I talk about him, if you talk, like you said, I come from a family of, very well-to-do family and a successful doctor and everything and all. So see, first of all, everybody has a story. Okay. So my father had a different success story. I have a different success story. And of course, it's by the blessings that I'm here. What I am basically today is all because of the blessings. But everybody has their own share of challenges. Now, this challenge, when they came to all, education provided them was not at par to today's time, if you see. And there were hardly any public schools, if you remember. Those days, back then, there were
Yes,
hardly
yes.
any public schools. So most of the children, they used to go to government schools. Now imagine when you're a migrant, let's say migrant, sorry, refugee, not a migrant, I'm so sorry. You're a refugee in your country. So you come as a refugee and you join a government school, okay? And back then there were, I think, lakhs of people who did that.
Exactly.
And have you noticed one particular thing? That the generation that has just left the legacy are the ones who, in fact, were from small private government schools or privileged schools, if you remember that. So number one, your financial background has nothing to do with success. Nothing to do with success. Absolutely nothing. I would actually deny that. So when he worked hard, and everybody in his family worked hard. Not he or his family, the entire population at that time who were refugees, they all worked hard. And they reached a point where they would establish themselves and become the masters of their professions, respective professions. Now, my time was very easy actually. If you say, my childhood it was very easy. I didn't struggle, much financial struggles, nothing. I was always fed properly, and my demands were mostly met. And never had my parents never let me, they never made. In fact, they made sure that I got whatever I wanted. But then, of course, I had to earn it.
Wow.
When I'm saying earn it, means I had to deserve it.
Oh.
Unlike today, if my son asks me for something which I might not be able to afford, or it's not so easy to buy, and something too expensive, I would still I won't care to who, so I'll just get it to him. I'll just give it to him. You want a new iPhone? Here's the phone. Back then, we had to earn it, actually, if you remember.
Yes,
We had to
yes.
earn it. Kuch acha kariye, do well in
Yes.
exams,
हमारे
you get
पेरेंट्स
this. You
हमेशा
get a
मेक
medal,
श्योर
you get this.
हमारे पेरेंट्स
Exactly.
हमेशा मेक श्योर
Exactly.
करते थे हमें वैल्यू सिस्टम डेवलप हो. Yes.
Absolutely. आप घर में ये काम करें. You do these household chores for a month non-stop. You water the plants, you'll get this. So you have to earn, actually. So in fact, that inculcated a lot of discipline and into our lives. And we came to know that nothing is easy. You have to earn everything. Another thing, आपने कहा कि success story I came from वो. That was a very basic middle class background. When I was in school, passed out from school, and I thought we were very rich. We could afford anything. I didn't see the efforts, pain my parents actually took to fulfill all my dreams. I realized in a very hard way, when I was actually a mature adult, that it's not what it seems like. And at that time, I actually hit the rock bottom, and I felt that we had nothing left. So again, I had to start from the
zero.
bottom, reach there at the top, strive there, have my own struggle, of course, face my own demons, and today here I am. So if you ask me how I did it and what kind of attitude I had to keep, I'll definitely share that with you. Can I say something for these, for people basically who think they're underprivileged or something, who feel that they can't do it because they don't have the resources and all?
Yes.
See, there are three things basically, and you have to learn these three things very early in your life. Very early in your life. Mark me. I'll go very slow, and I'll make sure that I'm very clear and audible. There are three basic things actually. A, like I said, success doesn't have to do anything with your money, anything of family's reputation or status. No, it's just the attitude. Now, these 3 points I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to share you, and I try to share this with everybody, all across, all these newcomers, all these new generation guys and the younger generation. I share these 3 points with everyone. First, talent is not as important as hard work.
Exactly.
Because talent might not get you patience. Talent might not take you to places. Talent alone, just alone. I mean, of course, if you're hardworking and if you're talented, then of course you become somebody like Bill Gates, you become somebody like Steve Jobs. But only talent will not take you anywhere. So first of all, you have to understand that we all get equal opportunities. We all get equal chances. Okay. So instead of focusing just on the talent, one should focus on hard work and perseverance. Number one, don't give up, kind of thing. Don't let the grass go under your feet. Keep doing something. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't just stop at one place. Second,